Guys, welcome back to the channel, Sonia's Adventure. Happy Saturday to you all. Woo, it's humid. The sun is out, but right now it's under the cloud and it's very, very humid, but it's a good day. Nevertheless, yeah, prefer the heat compared to the winter. Yes, guys, so, oops, as I'm looking back there, guys, in Georgia, if you're out here in Georgia, be careful how you're going into the wooded areas. The snakes are out and they take the color of their environment. So you might go out and you get stung by a snake because you don't see them. So be careful. Guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. Get another person to subscribe as well. And my returning subscribers, I thank you so much for being here always. Guys, this is a follow-up to the last video that I did because it's hot. After dropping that video, another video from another reactor came across my feed, and she was talking about Coco Girl as well. It gets very interesting. She says she has advised Coco Girl in the past about some issues that she has brought to camera, and that she watched this video that Coco Girl did talking about black people / Sudanese people in the slum of Israel. Guys, she's laying the blame at the feet of black people. After watching that video, after watching other videos from Coco Girl, this reactor could only conclude that the problem lies with black people. The main issue that she has said some things and I've listed them, but the one that strikes me the most, the one that stands out the most to me, is that she said black people didn't want to be called black. She watched that entire video and all that she could find a problem with is that black people are not proud to be black. She said she's black and she's proud. Well, lady, I am black and I am proud. Very, very proud. And I have a problem with that video and several of her other videos. I'm saying to myself, which person in their right mind could watch that video? And I've been watching other videos from Coco Girl, and you laying the blame at the feet of black people. How you conclude such a thing? How could anybody thinking rationally in their right mind? She left from Jamaica. She got to England looking for black people in the slums. This woman has standardized black people and ghetto. That's the only thing she shows about black people. She has absolutely refused from showing both sides of the coin. She has traveled from Israel, traveled all around the world, gone to Trinidad, Jamaica, Sri Lanka, Cuba, some Latin America country, and she reached back to Israel. We sent her back to Israel to show us what is going on in Israel, and it came right back down to black people. She's fixated on black people and the ghetto. She will never show anything outside of the ghetto where black people is concerned. And you have been watching her, and you're going to come and tell us that the fault is with black people because we don't want to be called black. Are you for real? A South African black woman, huh? Over 50, a grown woman, a country like South Africa, both FW de Klerk and apartheid, huh? If you are too young, at over 50, and I am over 50, and I know the story of South Africa and apartheid, at least, if you don't know, if you can't recall, you must hear people talk about it, your family talk about it. And you're coming to tell us that you are black and you are proud. And you don't see Coco Girl as a racist. Okay, you don't see Coco Girl as a racist. She said black people are racist. And of course, black people can be racist. Any race of people can be racist. But this is not the case. This is absolutely not the case. Somebody in her comment section, because she was with her, she said her man is a Jewish man, and somebody told her in the comment section that she was speaking like this because she want to favor her Jewish boyfriend. That's what somebody told her. Because I don't understand any rational, any sensible thinking person could watch that video in their right mind and conclude that it's because black people don't want to be identified as black. Why we have a problem with Coco Girl? This is the kind of obstacle that black people come across when we're trying to challenge racism. These are the kind of obstacles, some of the obstacles our own people will put in our way. Because I am here now making an argument that this girl is racist. This girl is biased. She has a prejudice against black people because she will never show black people living good life. She don't want to show that. And we know that if you keep repeating, like the Western media, you keep repeating the same thing over and over, it can influence the way how people think. Somebody said to me, I shouldn't be offended. In my comment section, somebody said I shouldn't be offended because Coco Girl doesn't give validation to black people. And I said, of course. Coco Girl don't influence how I think about myself. But there are other persons out there who will be influenced by hearing the same thing repeatedly. We've been dealing with Western media for decades, that all they put out is the negative about black people, and there are people out there who believe it. That's why black people are treated this way out in society, because they put it out there that black people are thugs, they are thieves, they are not well educated. All the negative things that you hear out there in society is what Western media put out on other people who believe the propaganda that they put out. We are suffering from it. And that's why we are saying we are not taking it anymore. We need to speak up as a people. You need to show a balance of what is happening with black people. You can't continue every day to be putting out negative stereotype about black people, and we sit down and we take it like that. But when you even have your own black people who can't see the picture, because they speak like this. They speak like this. That's why each and every person have to come up here and put their point across. We have to challenge it. The next thing she said is that Coca Girl English is limited, so she couldn't put her point across properly. Coca Girl, I have heard her said in the past that her English is good enough for her to make money. So if your English is good enough for you to make money, she said it while she was in Jamaica, and people are telling her that her English isn't good enough. She might not be able to communicate effectively with people. She said, my English is good enough to make money, to make my money. Well, if your English is good enough to make money, your English should be good enough to put your point across properly. Okay? She went on to say, this is so ridiculous. She went on to say, as a matter of fact, before I go to my next point, Coco Girl made a post and said while she was in, she went to Trinidad and she left. And when she went to England, she put out a post and said, people should not visit Trinidad because of what happened to our friend Christmas List, the one who has influenced her to show only hood video, ghetto video, because he says that's what people want to see. He said it to Black Man the Traveler the other day when Black Man the Traveler went to Trinidad. He said he was going to show the good side of Trinidad, and he said to him, that video, nobody wants to watch those type of video. People want to see hood video, ghetto video, gangster video. And Coco Girl is influenced by Christmas List, because when Coco Girl and Coco Boy started out, they were doing this kind of video. So if your English is limited, how are you telling people not to go to Trinidad? Our English is good enough to present a balanced picture, but she won't do it because she only wants to normalize black people with ghetto living. Our English is good enough. Our English is not limited. This woman also went on to say, guys, I don't want this video to be too long. I'm wrapping it up now. She went on to say, and this is such a laugh. This is such a laugh. She went on to say, Coco Girl is not racist because Coco Girl went to Yebo Anse. Yebo Anse meaning she went to see Marwa, she went among black people. But she's been going amongst black people before she went to Yebo Anse and after she went to Yebo Anse. So what's the big deal about going to Yebo Anse? Huh? Being among black people don't mean that you can't be racist. Don't mean that you can't be biased. What is she talking about? What kind of sensible thinking person would say a thing like that? Huh? And somebody might say, why make it about race? But it is about race because she has made it about race. Yeah, we're not hiding from anything. We're not afraid of anybody. So we're going to come up here and speak with mine as we see it fit. Some will agree and some will disagree, but that's not going to stop me from saying exactly how I feel. It is about race. She has made it about race. A black man and a black interracial couple can be together, and the white one, the white person, say for instance a white woman can be with a black man, have kids by that black man, and still be prejudiced against the man's mother, the sister, the dad, the extended family, people around. Being with a white person, don't being with a white person, being with a black person, don't mean that you're not racist. Find sense. You see people with people, you don't even know the real reason why they are with them. How many times I've seen, um, in particular, I've seen a white woman cursing out a McDonald's employee in front of her black children, using racial slur, calling that black employee at that McDonald's store nigger in front of her black kids. So don't tell me that a pale-faced person being among black people means that they are not racist. Check your argument. Find sense. That's a nonsensical type of argument. It don't make sense. Make you sound like a damn idiot is what I am saying. Yes, I've said it. She said the problem when she went to Israel and she asked her boyfriend to back her up. She said the problem is migrants. It's just the migrants who are creating havoc in Israel. Why she had to identify them as black and Sudanese. So I said, were they only black people that we saw in that community? We saw a person, I saw one woman there who looked like her, looked like Coco Girl. And she said she was from California. And we've seen other persons, maybe local Jewish persons in that community. So I'm saying, why single out blacks? Why single out blacks? That's why we are talking about this. Because you should have good command of your English that you're making money from, that you should know. You should either say migrants, include everybody, or say it's a diverse community. When you leave from Jamaica, you go to England and you're looking for black people in the ghetto. We have a problem with that. Because we want to know why you're so fixated on black people and ghetto. Is that all that we are? You want to talk to black people, but why you want to talk to ghetto black people? People who live in the ghetto. What about going and interacting with black people in upscale community? What is the problem in presenting a balanced picture? Or is it that it's cheap content? You can't run around the little poor people in the ghetto. You need to stop it. We're going to challenge it. We're not taking it anymore. One man said in my comment section, he don't see anything wrong with it. And of course, I can understand not everybody going agree with what I said. He says that we need a voice. Those people in those community need a voice. Who is Coco Girl advocating for in any of these communities that she go to? Who is she advocating for? What is she advocating for on their behalf? All these communities that she has ventured in all these countries, people know how to speak up for themselves. The people who are in power, who are governing them, they are elected people. We can vote them in and we can vote them out. We don't need nobody to come there and take up our cause for us. We can speak for ourselves. These are not communist country. We elect our leaders, the people who are representing us. We elect them. So if they are not serving us, we know how to take them out. And put in who we want to put in and repeat it until we get our issues solved. And if we're not speaking up, let us be. We don't need you to come and speak for us because you don't know about our issues. You are just there on a visitor's visa. You come, you enjoy the country, what the country has to offer, and you go your way. We don't need nobody to come into our countries to come and say they are advocating for us. They are our voices. Go back to your country and go and advocate. If you're not advocating for the people of your country, why are you going to go to somebody else's country and go and advocate for them? For what reason? Can you speak effectively on our issues that we are having, wherever that is? Huh? Are you so aware of the issues that we are having? You come there for a couple of weeks or a couple of days. What do you know that people are going through that you want to be their voices? Huh? Guys, I'll leave it right here. Until next time. Tell me what you think in the comment section because we're going to ride this issue as long as they're putting out this negative picture of black people. We're going to be on the case. Whoever they be, we're going to speak up about it. I'm telling you, I am one person who's going to speak up about it. Whether they like it, yes or not. We've been dealing with it for too long. And for those persons who think that I'm just talking about this issue, go back and go through my videos. You will see that I've been speaking up about these people going into people's country and presenting a single picture of what black people are in these communities. I've been speaking about it for a very long time and I'm not going to stop now. For as long as they are doing it, I will speak about it. I'm telling you. Western media, I've always had a problem with Western media. The way how they depict black people. When did AIDS become the face of Africa? When did Africa become the face of AIDS? When they found the first cases of AIDS in the USA. Tell me. We've been going through it for a very long time with Western media and it has influenced the way people think about black people for a very, very long time. So don't tell me it don't have an impact on people. It does have an impact on people. Up here when they show it, I'm going, just give me a minute. Up here, when they were rioting, when Black Lives Matters movement was out and people were rioting and breaking into stores, they would always show us, the media will always show us the black people looting. They never show us white people. You know how we know? Vloggers. We're tired of it. And that's just one example. So I'm not going to sit here and let people like Coco Girl Christmas List and Coco Boy and whomever continue to show the world that black people only live in ghetto areas under ghetto-like conditions when we are way more than that. We're going to continue to fight until you present the true picture of who we are as a people. Very, very proud black woman. Guys, I'll leave it right here. Continue to talk to me in the comment section and enlighten me, because I am here to learn as well. So I appreciate all of you. The comments you leave in the comment section, I appreciate all of, whether you agree or you disagree. Let us talk there further. Until next time, bye bye. Thanks for watching.